let's do this. It's time for another excerpt from Unmasking Lemon's Thesis by Gloria Weber, aka me. This is from page 13, issue number 2. By some miracle, she made it to the dean's office door by 9:10. Mrs. Tuttle looked at Em with her pinched-up face all puckered up. It wasn't that she smelled something rotting or had been sucking on limes. This look was saved especially for Em. "What are you doing here?" she asked with a nasal tone that would have been perfect for a Halloween witch. "Meeting. 9, said Em, rubbing her temple. The secretary's voice. Ugh, this morning it was like a knife that went through her eardrum and straight into her brain. The older woman looked at her computer and clicked. "I didn't make this appointment," she said accusingly. "No, I did," said another woman. "You're late, Miss Law." Both Em and the secretary turned to look at Dean Tabitha Chambers. According to the pamphlet they had handed out, Trimble College's newest dean was 47 years old, single, a mother, and the youngest dean in the school's history. In fact, the national average for a dean is 52, so that made her pretty impressive. "I didn't get the email until after 8:30, Em said in her defense. Fair enough, the dean stepped aside and motioned for Em to go through the door. Em hurried in, hoping to get this done as fast as possible, and took a seat in front of the desk. The desk was the same one the previous dean used, Em noted, though the chair and decorations had definitely changed. Her head hurt too much to focus on the differences, though. However, her eyes kept fixating on the silver-framed picture on the windowsill just behind the desk. The picture featured the dean wearing athletic clothes, a race number, and a medal. The dean looked tired, but happy as her arm wrapped around a preteen. The boy was totally embarrassed. Still, the sheepish smile he wore went all the way up to his eyes, which were partly obscured by his black locks that curled at the ends. A stabbing pain told Em there was something about the picture, but the pain wouldn't stop long enough for the thought to finish forming. When the dean sat down, Em instantly knew the picture had to be a bit older. The racer version had short, slightly spiked blonde hair. The dean before her had an asymmetrical bob, whose longest front point teased her collarbone. "Let's get straight to the point. Do you have any proof about your claims?" asked Dean Chambers. Em pulled open her purse, which was really a messenger bag full of her tech. Her laptop slipped out with ease. After opening it, all she had to do was run her fingers across the touchpad to get a click-click. After that, the audio program fired up. "The daughter of a murderer will just become a murderer," said Professor King. "You're unfit to be with other humans, Lemon." Those words were enough to send the perfectly plucked brows of the dean up and hiding in her hairline. Her jaw dropped when another voice started. "Do me a favor and kill someone not associated with the campus. We're already having PR issues with you being enrolled here. You're keeping away." Dean Chambers talked over Professor King. The other voice, was that the previous dean? Herb Walker. Em had a hard time paying attention with the ancient conversation playing, so she stopped it. "Yes," she said, once it was quiet again. "Look, that email last night was a mistake. Don't worry, I already know."